Hello everyone and welcome to the mill. Today we have a kind of an update episode for you. Last year, Molly and I, and then Dusty helped us out too, brought to you a Stonemaier gift guide in preparation for the holidays. So we thought today we would do a 2023 version, so a little bit more updated. And I just have to say, it's hard to believe that gift guide last year was Molly and mine's first time on the mill. So Molly and I have been around here for a year. We've had a great time and we thought, let's revisit the gift guide with some new stuff, some more thematic stuff for us. So what I wanted to talk with you today was about my favorite Stonemaier game and all the little add-ons you can get for it for someone who also might love it. And if you haven't guessed, my favorite Stonemaier game is Viticulture. So if you have another person in your life who loves wine, loves viticulture, and likes to bling out their games, I'm going to tell you what I have found you can get to have fun with it. First off, MeepleSource. MeepleSource is a great friend for any game updates. And I have to say, one of my personal favorite items on there is actually this shirt. So this is my favorite Stonemaier shirt. It is the Stonemaier Vineyard shirt. They have it in various colors. Personally, I like the burgundy. Selenia likes it too. Say hi, Sol. She says hi. She says, I also love this t-shirt. I love getting my fur all over it. So that's one of the things you can get on MeepleSource. What else you can get on MeepleSource is, and I'll put some pictures of these up as well, you can get the upgraded workers. Personally, I just got the special workers because it makes them stand out. But you can get them for all your workers, which are awesome. So that's MeepleSource. Some of the items you can get on Stonemaier's website that I really like, and I said I'll put some more pictures up. I think I talked about these last year because I absolutely love the Metal Lyra. So yeah, I'll put some close-up pictures up so you can see those. That's one of my personal favorites. The other favorite I have, and as long as we're playing in the evening, I always need, and unfortunately you only can get these in the US because they're glass, but these Stonemaier wine glasses, well, viticulture wine glasses you can get on the Stonemaier website are absolutely perfect. I love having them whenever I play my viticulture game. The other ones are, if you just want something small and they might not have it, there's always the Rhine Valley and the More Visitors mini expansions. I think my favorite way to play viticulture is with the Tuscany expansion and the Rhine Valley cards, because you switch these out. Because I love that the Rhine Valley cards actually have you focus more on the wine making process, and so they're probably my favorite visitor cards to play with. And obviously, if you haven't already gotten it, I'm not a big box person. I don't usually get them, but I did get the wine crate because it looks like a wine crate. That's viticulture. And really, it wasn't that expensive in comparison to a lot of other big boxes. So when I got Viticulture World for the cooperative version, the wine crate was pretty much one of the few big boxes I own. So I definitely recommend that as well. Last, if you go on Etsy, you can find a bunch of fun little extras. And so for my birthday one year, my husband got me these, and I'll put more pictures up. They're 3D printed buildings. And my favorite is the trellis because it has like the little grape there. So if you don't own a 3D printer and you want some little building upgrades, those are a lot of fun. So you can find a lot of cool stuff on Etsy as well. So those are all the fun items I have if you want to bling out some viticulture in your life for somebody or for yourself if they need suggestions. Now, the other part I wanted to talk about was Dusty wanted us to bring up, he was really thinking about expeditions. And one, expeditions is new this year, so maybe people need expeditions in their life. There is also the massive expeditions playmat you can get, which honestly, I think I could use it as like a shawl or a blanket. It's so big and the art is gorgeous on it. So he recommended that. He also recommended scythe metal coins because they have the new kind of 5 red ones that are actually in there. And so the scythe metal coins are great. And that's scythe for Scythe the Game or Expeditions. They use the same ones. And the last thing he wanted me to mention for Expeditions was He also recommended the new meeples on Meeple Source. If you think those are cool, they have a couple different versions for each of the different worker meeples. He thought those were cool too. So those are some viticulture and expeditions centric items you could get somebody else or tell people to get you. And now I'm gonna kick it off over to Molly so she can tell you about something that she thinks everyone will like.
Hello everyone, this is Molly, and this will be my part of the 2023 Stonemaier Holiday Gift Guide. I don't have access to a webcam where I am right now, but I thought screen share could be a good way to show off some of the buying goodies that I've had my eye on this year. I'm going to start us off on the Stonemaier webpage. I'm on the Canada one, so the prices you see will be Canadian. But the Stonemaier website in general has everything a Stonemaier fan needs. They have all the games, all the expansions for the games. There's sales. There's extras, which are promos, playmats, metal coins for various games, and lots of stuff on sale for the holidays. The game I'm going to focus on today is one of my favorite games to upgrade and get new stuff for, and that is Wingspan. The Stonemaier website has so many good upgrades for Wingspan. They have the rubber playmats, they have the puzzles, which I've had a fun time going through. I just need to tackle this 1,500 piece one. They have bundles for people who want to catch up on Wingspan. The nesting box is sold out, but in the future, this is a great thing to get if you like collecting Wingspan upgrades. There's that whole little bottom shelf in it where all your extra goodies will fit. The rubber playmats are so nice. They're double-sided for the Nectar and non-Nectar games. And I'm just going to highlight a few things here. We have the Wingspan Fan Art Pack. This is Stonemaier's newest edition, and it is 255 fan-designed bird cards that you can buy, and some people have been playing it separately. I spent a few hours replacing every card in my Wingspan set with these fan art cards, so that when I play, it's just every few cards is a fun little fan design with a little fact on the bottom of who made the art. Then I wanted to go over the Wingspan vision-friendly cards. These are for all the expansions released so far, and they are cards that just help those people who want the font a little bigger or a little clearer, like they're not brown on black. And also these are a good gift thing for stockings, I think, because say someone wants the Oceania expansion, but maybe they just want the cards, or there's a $20 budget or something, you could get them these Wingspan vision-friendly cards, and it's like getting just the new cards for the expansion. If you're just trying to collect all the bird cards, this is a cheaper way to do it. Then I wanted to talk about the golden eggs for Wingspan. These are not going to be available forever, but in Canada at least, they're available right now. These are metal, very shiny, golden Wingspan eggs that Stonemaier made for their charity event and made some available to the public. These are very satisfying, very weighty. They make me think of the golden eggs from Willy Wonka. And you get 30 in a pack. But then there's also the speckled eggs. These have been out for a little bit. These you get more than the golden ones. These fit in the plastic or wood like your original Wingspan eggs. And these are speckled like bird eggs often are in the wild. And there's 10 different colors. I mix these all together with my regular Wingspan eggs. So when you're playing, it's just a very big sampling. These are a lot of fun for a little upgrade. They fit good in any of the Wingspan boxes. Then I wanted to go off the Stonemaier website to Meeple Source. Meeple Source has so much Wingspan upgrades. These are great gifts for the holidays. They have Geek Up bits if you wanted to turn your cardboard tokens into little acrylic, more weighty ones. They have the Nectar for that. They have custom bird houses. They have this, I got this neoprene goal mats as an upgrade. They also have the vision-friendly cards. They have wooden food upgrades. And then I'm just going to highlight a few things on this site, but really there is tons. There's the Geek Up Bits more up close. The goal mats. I'm just highlighting things I've purchased that I can speak for. Another thing I wanted to talk about is these 8-piece sets of bird meeples. These replace your standard colored cubes in Wingspan. So instead of playing as like the yellow cubed player, you could play as emus. There's so many of these to collect. They have more that come out with every expansion. They have sets where you could collect like all the North American birds they made. Or what I did was I just went through and chose birds that were kind of like one for each color. Like I picked cardinals and yellow ones. But also just birds I love. And at random I got a falcon, an owl. There's so many ways you can collect these bird meeples. And these also, they fit great in the normal Wingspan box, but they have a perfect spot in that undershelf in the nesting box. You can just collect 5 to 7 of these, or some people have way more than you would ever need for one Wingspan game, and then you can choose from tons of birds to represent your player every time you play Wingspan. These are great stocking stuffer, I think, or you could get someone a bunch of them, and I think they'd make a great main gift too. They look so beautiful in person. The attention to detail on them really is amazing. So that's Meeple Source. They have so much Wingspan stuff. They have Wingspan apparel as well. A lot of them have that scissor-tailed flycatcher on it. Lots of beautiful, beautiful stuff. Then I'm going to bring us over to Etsy. I have gotten a few Wingspan upgrades on Etsy. So a lot of this stuff I can't speak for. Etsy is like individual creators, but I have gotten these food upgrade tokens from Etsy. I've gotten a few packs of them and I just love them. I feel like aesthetically they fit into Wingspan so well. They're nice, satisfying little wood bits. I've bought them at separate times and my pieces all match, so the standard is pretty nice. They have nectar too. So these I can personally speak from. The other thing I wanted to speak from is wooden birdhouse upgrades. So Meeple Source did have some, but my brother is a woodworker, and so the birdhouse upgrade I have was made by him, and he has his own board game shop there. So that is where I got my birdhouse from. Finally, I want to talk about Wingspan art. This is the most beautiful prints of birds you could ever want for Wingspan. This is Natalia Rojas art.com. You can get prints. They're $30. We're on American prices now, and there is just so many to choose from. These are such beautiful prints. Almost every Wingspan and Stonemaier fan I meet has or wants one of these prints, or a few of them. They really are wonderful. They also have apparel on this site as well, which is pre-order, so it might not be ready for the holidays, but it looks like they start shipping in time. So this apparel, just like their art, there's lots of options. It isn't just the penguins I showed before. There's lots of stuff. I really want to get this red jungle fowl. I love the red jungle fowl. I always keep that side of the nesting box showing forward. And they even have onesies, which is really cool. So that, I think, is about all I can cover about Wingspan. It really is so much out there. You could spend hours just looking on Etsy for stuff. I just wanted to show the things on Etsy I've gotten and can speak for. Finally, I'm going to end this off. I wanted to talk about Rolling Realms. I love Rolling Realms, and the way Rolling Realms is designed with the promos and the living rulebook and all that, the mini expansions. Rolling Realms is just perfect for the holidays. You can get so many of these promos for stocking stuffers, or you could get a big bundle and give them to people. But one reason I wanted to highlight this, as Stonemaier has teased that there will be some new promos coming out before Christmas. So keep your eyes on those, and if you're a Rolling Realms fan, ask your family members to put them in your stocking and collect them all with me. It really is so much fun. I feel like I threw a lot of info at y'all there, but have a good day, everyone. Bye.